Hey everybody, it's Brad at Dayport Brothers LLC out in Versailles, Ohio. Going to do another walk around video followed by an operational video on this 2013 Kubota SVL90-2 that came in and we're putting up for sale. Like always, I'll walk around and talk about the features and functions. I'll get up close to everything, show you everything that I see, then of course tell you everything that I know, and then we'll fire it up, run it through its paces, show you the pins up front, show you the hydraulics are strong, let you hear the engine, show you that it turns strong. As always, if you are in the market for a used skid steer or a used piece of construction equipment or used piece of ag equipment, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Your likes and subscriptions help other people who are looking for equipment find our videos and find our machines, and we truly, truly do appreciate that. All right, it's starting to spit a little bit, a couple little ice balls here, so I'm gonna try to go fairly quick here, but this one is a 2013 Kubota SVL90-2 cab, heat, air, joystick controls, high flow, 2-speed. Does have the hydraulic coupler, 2,662 hours. Their lift capacity is just over 3,000 pounds, 92 horsepower. This one does not require DEF. It does have a DPF, but does not require DEF. As I get up close to everything here, you'll see that the paint has a little fade to it, which is pretty common on these Kubotas. That orange paint fades out pretty quick. It's actually probably better than most, you know, especially being a 12-year-old machine. And when we fire it up here in a little bit, you'll see these pins up here. They've got a little bit of play in them, but they are far from sloppy. They're not new pins, but definitely far from sloppy. There's a little play, but again, like I said, a little bit of fade to the paint. Just your typical nicks here and there. But the loader arm's nice and straight. A couple little nicks in the paint there. Of course, it wasn't spitting rain or anything when I came out and pictured it, just in time for the video. Tracks, looking at the track on this side, as you can see there, very, very deep tread depth. I'm gonna say we're at 95% or better. You can still see just little remnants of the little lines here. So I'd say it's 95% or better. No weather checking to speak of there. As you can see here, sprocket on this side, very, very good. Lots of life left there in that undercarriage. And then as I step back here a little bit, the side rail of this undercarriage, as you can see, still has, I don't know, at least 50%, probably more than that even yet, of that gray paint down here. And on the side frame of the actual machine, pretty darn clean in there. Not all scratched up, pretty darn nice. Same thing back there. Looking at the rear corner on this side, pretty darn straight. The gray is actually not terribly faded. It's mostly that orange. It's some scuffs and scratches back here, as you can see. Nothing out of the ordinary for a used skid steer, but honestly pretty straight there. Coming around to the back, that back door is pretty darn straight. I don't notice any big dents or dings there like it's been backed in anything. Just your typical scuffs and scratches. Same thing up here. Back of that cab is good. Coming around over here to this side, looking at this corner. Again, like I said, that gray is actually pretty decent. Couple scuffs here and there, nothing out of the ordinary. Pretty straight, really. And looking at the track on this side, matches up very well to the other side. Lots of life left here. Again, sprockets on this side, lots of life left there. And stepping back, taking a look at the side rail, this undercarriage, again, it still retains a lot of that gray paint there. Pretty clean machine. And inside there on the side rail of the actual machine, not all scuffed up, just little scratches here and there, nicks in the paint. A lot better than a lot of them you'll see. Loader arm on this side, again, that orange is a little faded, but very straight. I don't see anything that looks like it's been cracked or welded or plated anywhere. Just, again, little fade, some nicks and chips in the paint. If you've been around these Kubota machines, you know this orange paint fades. Coupler works. I don't see anything that looks like it's been cracked or welded or plated back there. And taking a good look at this bucket. Nice heavy Kubota bucket. It's got a good cutting edge still. Life left in that. I don't see any big bows or dents or dings in the bucket. Maybe just a little bit of a spot there in that center, but pretty darn good. We'll go back here, take a look inside the engine compartment here. Shock's really good on that one. Opens on its own. Okay, looking at the fins on that radiator. Everything looks pretty good there. Sorry, it's a little wet. All right. I can't get in much closer to show you here in this engine compartment. I'll get in as close as I can and go as slow as I can moving around so you can kind of see everything. A little bit of dust and dirt in here, but very dry on top of that engine. I don't see any oil or diesel running down here. You can kind of see down there on the side, everything seems pretty dry there. Fins here on this cooler look really good. You can kind of see down on there on the top. Like I said, everything's nice and dry in here. A little dust and dirt here and there, but it is a used skid steer after all. Inside of that back door looks really good. I already have the front door latched up. Kind of hard to open these sometimes with one hand running the camera, so I've got it latched up already. Up here in the front, just your typical scuffs and scratches, paint chips from being used. Nothing out of the ordinary there. That step's in decent shape. Here you step in. The handlebars do have a little bit of a bow in them here on both sides. You can see that's pretty common on these. Down here, floor mat's pretty good. A little bit of dirt from us climbing in and out of it, but I don't see any big cuts or tears there in that floor mat. Bottom seat cushion, I don't see any cuts or tears there. Backrest looks pretty good. Just a little dirt speck there. I don't think that's it. Yeah, it's just a little something stuck on it. It's not a tear. All right, joystick on this side, as you can see there, buttons all seem pretty good. That protective boot there's in good shape. Toggle button's good there. Same thing over here. This one looks good. I don't see anything out of the ordinary there. Backside toggle. Everything looks good. Oh. Buttons down there, everything looks good. There's your coupler button. Buttons on this side, everything looks good. A little bit of dust and dirt in here, but like I said, 26. So it was 2662 when it came in. It's at 2663 now. We've run it around a little, kind of check some stuff out, make sure all the functions work like they're supposed to. So hour meter's working exactly like it's supposed to. As you can see here, definitely has been greased. Some grease up in here. I don't see anything that looks like it's been busted or cracked on that cylinder where it mounts. Same thing over here. Like I said, the back of that skid steer plate, everything looks pretty good down there. All right, like I said, it's a Kubota SVL90-2, 2663 now on the hours. Lots of photos on our website. That's listed down below in the description. If you have any questions, comment down below. We'll try to answer them for you. We'll get that door shut, we'll fire it up, and we'll get right into an operational video.